Good morning to you, traders. It's Friday, July 30th, 2021, and this is your Friday edition of your Cherry Bomb, your final Cherry Bomb of the week. We're looking at SPX. We don't usually trade SPX. We're more of an SPY kind of a channel here. SPX has a liquidity rank of 3 out of 4. We're going to be in the September 3rd weeklies, which lowers our liquidity. And yeah, because it has a low IV rank of 13, I try to make my thumbnail useful, not just catchy. Sorry, I hit the microphone with my thumb there so I could do air quotes that you probably didn't even see on camera. I'm so smooth, aren't I? Anyway, we're looking at a long put vertical. We're doing a debit spread. So let's hop on in and make today's Friday video short so you can get back to your day. All right. On screen here, you can see we have the chart pulled up for SPX. And one thing you'll probably notice is that that last candle has a high mark pointing at it. Yeah, so we're at the high for the past 52 weeks. And one thing we should also note is if I pull out this little side drawer here, we can see that Team Red is winning here. We've got, what's our biggest loser right now is natural gas, followed closely by NASDAQ at down over 1.1%. In overnight futures, the S&Ps are 0.6%, along with silver. Russell's down 0.4%. Crude down 0.3. Dow down almost 0.3 as well. Gold also down on a day where you see pop in the VIX. That's weird. All right. So now that we have a good idea of the market health right now, what we're looking at overnight, we can also take a look at some of these little metrics here. We're near that upper band, but we haven't really hit it. We have had several days of green candles and only 2 red. So I'm not convinced entirely that we're going to be seeing a big downward dip like we saw here. That's roundabout, I think, when we did our Qs, right? Or was somewhere, maybe out there. We did a Qs trade earlier in this week. Worked out great. Made $300 in 24 hours. I will take that. That's not big money in some of your games, I guess, but happy with that, you know? All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at today's trade, by the way. Analyze trade, add simulated trade. We're going to be in the September 3rd weeklies where we buy the 4,425 and sell the 4,415 strike. So it's $10 wide. You won't be risking a full $1,000, of course, right? You're not going to pay $1,000 for this trade. You're going to pay roughly, look at that, $420. That's a magical number for some people. Oh, and now jumped just to 435. All right, so it's jumping around a little bit right now. Obviously, the market's got some movement going on. So with that, 435 is the debit, 430 now is the debit that we're looking to pay for this trade. Let's go to the risk profile and see what our probabilities are here. So let's just go ahead and set slices to break even at expiration just to see. We're looking at a 51.4% probability on this one. That's not too bad. I want to see something. Showing us the theta. No, I don't have the theta, but I do have the theta for this trade pulled up over here in TSD Works. So I have the same trade pulled up over here. And what we're looking at is, what's interesting is a theta that is positive. You wouldn't think on a debit spread that you'd have positive theta, but we do. And so right here, we're the same trade, 44.25 is long and 44.15 is the short, right? So you're buying a put, but you're financing it, saying, look, I'll define my profit to improve my price, right? Because otherwise it would cost you almost $10,000 to buy that put. Does that sound better? $420? Right, so we're looking at, according to Tastyworks, a probability of profit of 56% and a P50 of 61%. So there's a 61% probability of us being able to make I'll try that again, $235 in the next 35 days. And being able to take our money off the table and say thank you to SPX. Go back to Thinkorswim and go ahead and right-click this trade. Choose Confirm and Send. I'm going to change my screen briefly so you can see the Confirm and Send screen. It's kind of annoying, but I do that to help you out. The other screen is bigger, easier to read when I'm in the other mode. All right, max profit of 565. See, the trade is a little different here in Thinkorswim. Here we're paying 435 for this one. And so, yeah, max profit is better than our max loss. Normally you see a lower probability of profit on that one, but I think because we're at all-time highs, you know, the market might expect a little bit of a downturn. What do you think? Yeah? I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Usually that's crickets. All right, going to go ahead and hit send. This will give us some nice bearish deltas to reduce our positive overall deltas. I'm almost positive. Oh man, that was a bad. I'm not trying to make that joke. Yeah, we have plenty of positive deltas here. And yeah, so we could use a little bit of negative deltas on this one. So fingers crossed we get filled on this one. We'll see what happens. I wish you the best of luck. If you made it this far into the video, I want to give you a thumbs up. I do appreciate you. There is a thumbs up button down below if you think I've earned it. If you think I haven't earned it and you think I've done such a bad job, you need to give me a thumbs down. Would you leave me a comment and tell me why? What it is that I didn't do that you wanted to have done? All right. Until then, until I see you next week, right? May the market be with you.